All right, welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with this week's MLB Power Rankings. Thank you all so much for the comments on past live streams as well. So before we jump in, let's get to it. We got the rubber game of the Mets and Cubs coming up tonight at 7. We'll be live for that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so you know when we do start there. Then a day off. Then we got a 2-game Yankee series before another day off, and then a 3-game weekend series against the Astros to wrap up the month of June. So it's been a great month for the Mets. So we'll see how they do coming in. But let's get into it, Rody. All right. We got polls going on. We got people in the chat. So let's get going. Where are my rankings? Hey, Cam's here. What's up, Cam? Says Rangers slowly making their way up the rankings. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where they are this week. We will see where they are this week. But coming in at number 30 is still the Chicago White Sox. Still struggling on the year. So not much movement no movement from 26 through 30. So let's just get into them to knock them out real quick. The Miami Marlins coming in at number 29. Already a baseball game going on today. The Chicago White Sox, what did I say? Oh, White Sox. Yeah, White Sox, yeah. Yep. All right, the Marlins coming in at number 29. The Rockies at 27 and 50. Still sitting in this 28 spot. Not much movement from these spots on a weekly basis. Coming in at number 27, the Oakland A's, a team that was much better earlier in the year. They were close to 500 earlier, but now 21 games under. The Oakland A's coming in at 27. And at number 26, another team that hasn't moved up or down this week, the Los Angeles Angels. Hey, C. Lee is here already. What's up, C. Lee? Welcome in. Early for you guys. But yeah, the Angels coming in at number 26. All right. If you're new to our rankings, the up and down arrows are for teams that have moved up or down 3 or more spots. So the first team that is coming in, dropping 4 spots from last week, the Toronto Blue Jays, currently sitting at 35 and 41, 3 and 7 over their last 10. They're not in the top 20 in any of the offensive categories, and the only category is runs allowed on the pitching side that they're in the top 20 and at number 18. So another team I expect to start trading off some other pieces. They already traded Biggio away to the Dodgers, and we'll see what else they do. See, Lee says, finally get to see the power rankings. So number 25 is the Toronto Blue Jays. Team that moved up 1 spot because of the Blue Jays falling, the Tampa Bay Rays. Still 3 games under 500, though. 5 and 5 over their last 10. Not very good in either pitching or hitting categories. Only in the top 10 in stolen bases and top 10 for the pitchers in strikeouts at number 8. So did I say Biggio? Yeah, Kevin Biggio got traded to Toronto to the Dodgers. That might have been over a week ago, though. Cam saying the Blue Jays are just so disappointing with the talent they have. Yes, they are. Another team. Oh, nope. The number 24 is the Rays. Let me put them in here. 24 is the Rays. Number 23, another team that dropped 3 spots this week. Still 5 games under 500. Another team that's disappointing, if you ask me, the San Francisco Giants. I expected them to be better than this. Now, the problem with the National League is that a lot of teams, besides in the wild card race, except for the Atlanta Braves, are, I believe, about below 500. We'll take a look at that here as we get to the top 20. But so even though they're 4 games under right now, or 5 games under, they're still right in the middle of the wild card race in the National League. So the San Francisco Giants coming in at number 23, down from number 20 last week. Let's come over. I'll wait till we get to the top 20 before I look at the poll, see what you guys are saying about who should be number 1. Team struggling as well. This team, I don't know, they started off pretty good this year, but currently 6 games under 500. They were 14th last week. They dropped to number 22 this week. The Detroit Tigers coming in at number 22. And a team that has moved up this week, they were struggling. They had dropped a bit. They were better earlier in the season, but starting to improve again a little bit. 37 and 39 on the year, and up 3 spots from 24 to 21, the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates currently sitting at 21. So we'll get into the top 20 in a minute. Let's come over, take a look at the poll real quick. We only have 2 votes. Both of them are for the Phillies. Wow. All right, let's look here. Let's get into the top 20. Is there, guys, before I get into the top 20, is there any of the 21 through 30 teams that should be in the top 20 that I don't have there? Seeley said the Phillies were his choice. All right, Seeley saying it looks good. All right, so since it looks good, let's move into the top 20. Another team that's up 3 spots this week, currently sitting 1 game above 500, 7-3 over their last 10, playing much better. And a team I thought would be in the hunt for the National League Central this year, but got off to a slow start, but turning things around. The St. Louis Cardinals coming in at number 20. All right, let's keep coming in. No new comments coming in, so let's take a look. Number 19, a team that hasn't moved. Once again, they got the rubber game with my Mets tonight. That game's at 7 Eastern time, so we'll be live for that. But a team right in the middle of the National League wildcard race as well, 37 and 40. The Chicago Cubs coming in at number 19. And they've been disappointing to me. I thought they were going to be a much better team. But we shall see. All right, let's keep marching up towards the top 10. Coming in at number 18, Cam, if you're still here, your Texas Rangers. They dropped 2 spots from last week. They were 16 last week, 18 this week, 5-5 over their last 10. Still 4 games under 500 as well. But they just got Scherzer back. I did not see how he pitched yesterday. But they got Scherzer back. They're going to get DeGrom back. Hopefully they get Young back. But yeah, number 18, the Texas Rangers. Make that a little smaller there. There we go. All right, number 17, a team that has not moved this week either. They were 17 last week, 6-4 over their last 10 as well. The Washington Nationals, 37-39. Now they're a surprise team. Did not expect them to be anywhere near 500 this year, and only 2 games under. All right, so the big mover of the week. Let me just double check that. Make sure they're still the big mover of the week. Yes, the big mover of the week. My New York Mets coming in at number 16, 8-2 over their last 10. Win the big game Friday against Imanaga and then get blown out yesterday. So we'll see how this one ends up. But 36-39. They were at one point 11 games under 500. Went through a 10-25 stretch back in the earlier in the year. But definitely have things turned around. Still don't think they're a playoff team, but hey, right now, right in the mix. So up 6 spots to number 16, my New York Mets. All right, let's get into the top 15. No new comments coming in. Any new votes in the poll? Yep, 3 votes, all for the Phillies. All right, so we'll see. We'll see where the Phillies end up. All right, as we head into the top 15, one of the other World Series teams from last year, still struggling this year, but 6-4 over their last 10. Yep, Seeley says, just watching. Yep. That's all right. All the guys that complain that I should have done a power ranking show never show up for the power ranking show, so it might come to an end after the All-Star break. All right, let's get going here. Arizona Diamondbacks coming in at number 15. Number 14, down 1 spot from last week. Still 4 games under 500, 4-6 over their last 10. Pitching much better than they're hitting in the top 10 in most categories and the pitching side. And 27th in batting average for their offense, 19th in runs, 30th in hits. But number 1 team in stolen bases, the Cincinnati Reds coming in at number 14. Let's make that a little bit smaller. The Reds at number 14. All right, we make our way back up towards the top 10. Coming in at number 13, the second best team this week, moving up 5 spots, 7-3 over their last 10. 2 big wins so far this weekend over the Baltimore Orioles. The Houston Astros moving up to number 13. They were 18 last week, 13 this week. I got the old school Astros logo there. But yeah, they moved up to 13. So definitely improving. Yeah, Seeley saying yes. All right, a couple more teams before we get to the top 10. Coming in at number 12, the San Diego Padres coming in at 41-40. Another team that looks better on paper than they actually are. But we'll see. Coming in at number 12. No, they didn't move up or down this week. Coming in at number 11, a team that drops out of the top 10, the Minnesota Twins at 42-35. Still playing well, though. 7 games over, 7-3 over their last 10. The Minnesota Twins coming in at number 11. at here. Still, now we got some change. We got some changes here. 5 votes. Phillies at 60%, Guardians at 20%, and the Orioles at 20%. So 1 vote each for the Guardians and Orioles, and 3 for the Phillies. So good stuff. But let's keep going. Let's start our top 10. I haven't seen them yet in the chat. Our buddy Thomas Fitzpatrick, his Boston Red Sox, currently sit at number 10. Let's move this up so I can see the top 10. And up 1 spot. They were at 11 last week, 10 this week, 8-2 over their last 10, 41-36 on the year. So there's the Red Sox coming in at number 10. All right, number 9. A team that didn't drop or move up at all. Number 9, it's like last week, 11 games over 500, the Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners at number 9. So we're getting down to the good teams here. A team that struggled over their last 10, 3-7, only dropped 1 spot this week, still 6 games over 500. And they've been in our top 10 all season. But the Kansas City Royals have fallen to number 8. Team that moved up 1 spot because of the Royals' struggles. The Braves currently sitting at 7-3 on their last 10 games over 500 as well, sitting in that number 1 National League wildcard spot. C. Lee says, I'll be over watching Birdwatcher today to see the Astros versus Orioles game today. I'll make sure to come over and hit your like button. Well, my stream's not till 7 o'clock, so you can hang out with us tonight. But yeah, the Atlanta Braves coming in at number 7. In at number 6. 3 through 6, no movement from those teams from last week. Coming in at number 6, the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers are much better than I anticipated this year. Sitting 11 games over 500. Just 500 over their last 10, though, 5-5. Seeley says great. All right, let's get into the top 5. This might be a little controversial, but I have the Dodgers at number 5. Dodgers at number 5 right now. But they're definitely in the conversation for the best team in baseball. Coming in at number 4, they were 4 last week as well, the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians at number 4. All right, let's get into the top 3, everybody. We have the Orioles, the Yankees, and Phillies left. Let's come back over, look at the poll. Still 5 votes, 60% for the Phillies. Oh, that just changed. We have 6 votes. It's now 50%. Nope, it keeps moving. All right, 50% for the Phillies, 17% for the Guardians, 33% for the Orioles, and nothing for the Yankees. Hey, Wicked's here, saying hello, everyone. This week, the Yankees, in my opinion, won't be number 1 team. Oh, you're just in time, Wicked, because we're getting there. Coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 3. After the Yankee series, the Baltimore Orioles were ranked number 1. And then because they've lost 2 in a row to Houston, who's now ranked 13th, they've dropped. But if I look at I have it down to, I give it a point ranking for the teams. All these teams are within first, second, and third are all within 0.3 of a point of each other. So that's how close these games are, winning and losing. So if you lose to a team, now Houston's up to 13, so that's why it's not so bad of a loss for Baltimore. But if you lose a weekend series or get swept by like Miami or Colorado or something, and you're one of these top 5 teams, you're going to drop. But let's come up to the top 2. We'll see. Let me double check the poll. Still only 6 votes. But thank you all so much for voting. But coming in at number 2 this week, dropping 1 spot from last week, the New York Yankees coming in at number 2. C. Lee says, I personally put the O's ahead of the Yankees. And honestly, me too. If I was doing it myself, I would too. But that's why I came up with a formula. So I believe it's non-biased. This way I can't favor one team over another. But that means the Phillies currently at number 1. Wicked saying, C. Lee. Hey, Jorge's here saying, hey, I'm here, and the Mets aren't playing. Nope, they'll be playing tonight. Yep, we do this. I do this power ranking show. Try to do it every Sunday. Missed a couple Sundays, especially the one week we had the Phillies and Mets game from London. So that's why we missed it. But yeah, we get a lot of response after the fact. So maybe it's just too early in the day for people to be hanging out in a live stream. But good stuff, guys. That's our top teams again for this week. We'll be back live again next week. Some cool things coming up for the channel as well. C. Lee says, thanks for the rankings. C. Lee, thank you for being here. I know it's early. It's not even noon yet where you are. Overlord CK was here. He's in Central Time as well, so a little earlier for him as well. But yeah, guys, let us know. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the stream or on the video. Consider subscribing. And for you guys that are in the live chat, we will be live again tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the Mets Cubs season finale between the 2 teams. So it's a big one because they go by tiebreakers. They don't play extra games if you tie at the end of the year like they used to. So whoever wins this will have a 7-6 advantage in the series, and we'll have a tiebreaker. So hopefully our Mets can pull it out. Wicked says, big fan of the power rankings. Love doing these type of rankings. Good. I've already worked on the NFL ones too. I believe I have a good formula set up for them as well. So hopefully be doing some NFL rankings. I got to set up a board like this for the rankings for NFL too. But good stuff, guys. Hopefully we see you guys tonight during the game. If not, enjoy your Sundays. When I end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to play-by-play with JJ. He's got the Phillies game going on right now against the Arizona Diamondbacks. So go over there, tell him PAS sent you over, and we'll see everybody tonight. Wicked says, can't wait. Have you won for hockey as well? Not yet. I'm still working on it. It's hard when it's not the season to get scores and stuff, but definitely working on it. All right, guys. We'll see everybody tonight. Enjoy your Sunday afternoon.